and decadent and all of those other things that it is. Alright, let's hop right in with a Fraternus manner. Because I believe that we finally got Vex last time.
Uh-huh. It's also a good sign when the scrolling ticker on the bottom of your game is an advertisement of basically reminding everybody to send bug reports and stuff in.
Yeah.
Now, like me, you are a part of this place.
And
Let's
we may want a second Hellion if we're going to double up on anything, because Mog as well as Lorax wanted to be one.
The finale bumps him all the way back.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Jesters are really weird. He has the yips. What is that?
Minus 5 accuracy.
Oh, nice. A total mod of -1. Well, I guess the dice kind of... Oh, now the dice are actually there in his inventory.
Huh.
I thought they were like... Oh.
So a total amount of... So we'll want to get rid of that.
Well, yeah. Yeah. A, increasing 5% chance of stuff missing is just...
And you said we would want another Hellion?
Well, I mean... And we did have... we've had multiple requests for one.
Okay.
You would have thought that, female Savage Barbarians would be so popular,
Yeah.
Joss Whedon would.
I guess we can get rid of Oliver then. It is kind of a shame to get rid of another Crusader, but...
No, that's a good Crusader, though. I guess it'll just be...
We could replace this Mog Houndmaster with the Hellion Mog.
Well, let's see. Yeah, which would be a better deal though? Because we have P-Bug as a Houndmaster, right?
Yes.
Which would be better to have 2 Houndmasters or to have 2 Hellions?
Well, this is the one with the Blackjack and Cudgel. Hey there, Lorax.
Who's theory 1 is more snoo, and 2 it's like one of the people in chat before, so the Hellions are really good, right?
Oh.
And we can always teach me heal, That's the only difference. Well, and Holy Lance,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Holy Lance is the big thing.
Yeah, Lorax is probably actually a better Crusader than I am.
So if you wanted, we could make you Lorax and then get rid of the old guy.
I'm level 2. I mean, no point in firing me unless we need to. We don't have very many level 2 people.
Well, look at all of this you've got, though. Ah! Ah!
Well, the Blight Resist isn't terrible. God-fearing is pretty much meaningless,
Yeah, it's Kleptomaniac that we would have to get rid
we have
of.
to cure that one. I've got some good traits.
Well, we do have room for one more, so just put the Hellion.
So in that case, yeah, let's get the Hellion. I forgot that we had room for one last time.
Then who should we rename yours?
And that'll be, I guess, let's go ahead and pull up our list and see.
Oh, plus 10% damage on melee skills. That's great.
That's really nice. Yeah. Oh, so we're looking at getting her last time. I remember that.
Yeah.
I guess we can make that one Angry Mog
and the Houndmaster becomes something else.
Yeah, we just change the Houndmaster.
Then we'll make this.
Oh, there we go. Yeah.
I don't know if that's actually spelled correctly, but so it goes.
I like Lorax's theory too, in the Houndmaster Leon.
Yeah, that'll work.
Hey, it's that dog.
Now we just need a giant to fight. Okay.
All right, they were good. And Ven finally came back, so we can probably, use
Abyssal Artillery.
Nice.
That's actually not bad.
Uh-huh.
Ugh. In that case, that probably is somebody we don't really need.
Yeah. He's bad at ranged and bad at melee, so...
Roger. We already have a man-at-arms, don't we?
Oh.
Yeah, Percy.
Yep, nobody's volunteered to be him yet.
Okay. So we've got 12,000 gold and the ability to upgrade some things.
It's probably about time we went to we took our level 1 crew and tried to make them level 2.
Okay.
And we also need some deeds, I believe, as That's what we're short on.
Let's get rid of people.
So that was a team we took in last time, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah. Yep, because Zane is there and he wrecked things pretty well.
Mm-hmm.
You're saying take the level 1s to get to level 2?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I guess it'd be a good time to take Vex along instead of trying to put him in a party with all zeros.
As long as we get him in a group that handles movement pretty well.
So what does Juxters actually bring to the table?
See, we've got a pretty decent melee attack.
A good bleed move.
Yeah, pretty good bleed. That actually does 50% more. So that actually is a pretty solid damaging move, especially with a good crit chance, but then leaves them really vulnerable for a final hit.
Right.
And then stress heal.
Which is good, yeah.
Yeah.
And what movement is that in?
Which one?
The stress heal.
Last two.
I'm thinking what we might do is it'll take some work, but maybe what is the Dirk stat? Is that moving forward?
Yes,
it
moves
does.
him to 1. See, solo moves him. Oh, that's an accuracy debuff. Slice off. That's actually a pretty solid bleed mood.
So we would use that instead of the other one. Oh, but Harvest is too.
I'm trying to figure why you would... Oh, but it has a better damage mod. Not by much, though.
And it also does one more point of base bleed. But it's spread over 2 enemies is probably the better deal.
Right.
So I'm guessing it would take some micromanagement, but we'd probably end up with... we probably wanted to just have Vex in rank 2, have him stab, go to rank 1, finale, then send him back.
Moves him back to rank 4.
Then we would just rinse and repeat.
Okay. We can try it, I guess.
I mean, whenever whoever's in the hot seat, it's their show. That's my thought.
I think I'll save Vex for another time.
But we don't want to send a whole party of level 0s because then they'll be really vulnerable.
Well, I thought the idea was to get all level 1s.
The 3 level 1s and a 0, so they move to 2, and then he moves to 1. Because if you send a whole party of 0s, then their odds of dying are a lot higher because they don't have upgrades, they don't have,
Fair enough, I guess. Yeah. Among everything else, let's put Flython up front, because he's pretty darn good.
Yeah. And anybody who's already... We should probably also see if we have enough to upgrade the blacksmith, because we're definitely going to want to start doing that.
Well, first I want to get the idea of the party.
Right.
I think eventually what I might want to end up doing,
I'm
going to take a look and see right quick. But I think...
You don't cheat.
Yeah, if I got a team of myself, a Grave Robber, and Vex, basically all 3 of us can dance around however much we want, which we kind of need.
There's a thought, but of course you're level 2.
Right. I don't like that accuracy penalty.
Well, yeah, if he survives the first trip out, we should try to get that removed, I think.
Can we not get it removed now?
We could get it removed now, and have him sit out, and then put Mog in. Yeah.
It's disease treatment.
Yes, Ven wants to know what quirks Ven came down with while he was on his Cthulhuoid spirit journey.
Yeah, I think I'm going to go ahead and get rid of that.
Okay.
Because -5 accuracy is really bad.
And that'll make him better when we bring him out. Right. So, yeah. And if we do bring him out, we'll want to take him to the Weald, right?
Right. The doctor needs more specimens. Right now, Ven has Quick Draw and Thick-Blooded.
Not bad.
And is obsessed with cleanliness, guilty conscience, and is a ruminator.
So he heals like 10% less on stress. Yeah.
Yeah. So Ven, you know what you've done.
Yeah, those that's kind of like picking your flaws in GURPS. They kind of tell a story.
Yeah, I'll want to have him in the third row, I believe.
You are welcome, then. I guess in that case, maybe take the new Mog out. Okay, go wrong with the Hellion, and they're good in rank 2, right?
Rank 2.
He wants to be in rank 1, yeah.
He wants to
I think
be
Flython
rank
can be in
2,
rank 2.
Rank 2. Yeah, he's good at rank 2.
Okay.
So that'll work.
And then, so we got very high damage output. We've got a healer. And yes, hopefully Ven will go on another journey, you know.
I think I'll want to, yeah, I can't send out Zane.
Let's see, maybe Leon in the back.
I'm trying to think, it depends on where we go. Because, the thing is, Leon is actually good at the front rank. With the blackjack.
You could always tag that out and put the blackjack on whenever he is. That's one of the advantages of being able to customize.
If we were to do that, we'd probably want to go with P-Bug.
Oh, yeah, and he's also level 1. That's fine. Yeah, we can just do that.
Yeah. Target whistle. Marking the target wouldn't actually be that useful for this
Not for this group, yeah.
So instead, we could actually give him guard dog so that he guards and then can heal himself.
Yeah.
Then do Hound's Fury for bleed.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, that would make him pretty much... Oh! If we give him Hound's Rush, then the marking would actually work really well.
True. Just do a 1-2 punch. That'd be a good setup to go after a boss, I think. But regardless, that's still a pretty good setup, so you might as well.
Which one, Guard Dog or Hound's Rush?
Hound's Rush. Because he'll be in the back, so he won't be subject to as many attacks.
That's why I was thinking of the guard one, though.
Was he going to guard somebody else?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because he has the ability to heal himself, but not others.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's a thought, too. Well, I will trust your judgment, because they're both good choices.
I'm going to try out the guard dog.
Yep. You think about it, it basically turns 1 in 6 attacks into a miss, you know. Sprawl points out the occultist can mark too. Well, our problem wasn't so much who can mark, but actually it would be though if you have Hound's Rush.
Oh, he has Hound's Rush already. So let's do this. Because Stress Relief 4 isn't that good.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, works for me.
And then he can.
Or alternately, you could tag out healing for now because we have the occultist in the party.
True. Then target whistle instead.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, let's try that out.
Well, you may not. Well, that's true. Yeah. Okay. So you have 2 marks, 2 attack. Yeah, I think we're good to go.
Okay, and we can upgrade this.
Excellent. We can upgrade one of them. I would say the most important one is
probably armor. Keep people alive longer.
Here's if I can we put somebody in there and see how much of an increase we would get.
Not right now, I don't think. Yeah,
it's so won't even tell us. It's really my thought is okay. Sprawl. Marking a target is the only one able to take advantage of the mark because it not be as efficient. It's a super big. That's what I was thinking. It's only really worth it as an anti-boss stratagem.
Right.
Honestly, given how the damage versus HP system works in this game, I think you'll almost always want weapons to be the priority.
Okay.
So you kill enemies more quickly.
Looks like it 1 minimum, 2 maximum. So it's alright.
And a critical hit going up too. Yeah, and critical's going to be really important because you get stress relief that way.
But I'm going to hold off on upgrading a little bit. Actually,
yeah, we'd want our melee bruisers to get upgrades.
Well, I also want cash enough to make it through here.
We're going to need like, if you're planning on doing a,
we hadn't decided yet. Is the thing.
Yeah, basically.
So I'm just going to do the one and then hold it from there.
Right. Yeah, I think we'll need to. We're planning to store about 3,000. I think we found you want about 3,000 left for a short mission, and about 5,000 for medium. One of those had a rare treasure as a reward, didn't it? That one, but it's too tough for us. Yeah. 30% grave robber.
I'm thinking this one.
Yeah. And we do need more. We do need more.
We do need more deeds. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that would be kind of nice for our abomination, but I think this will be more generically useful.
We do get more deeds out of the other one, though.
True.
Because it's a medium explorer, so that's gonna be a long mission.
Yeah.
Which I'm fine with. It's like, I can stay.
Yeah, with healers and everything, I think we'll be fine. Let's see. Ah, yes, we wanted.
In that case,
on him.
In that case, we'll definitely want to make sure to get whatever upgrades we can, because we're going to be in this one for the long haul. Nice.
Okay. Then I think that'll probably be on the Hellion. Oh, actually... No, I think we will want to have that on him, too. Because he has more HP and much less dodge.
Okay.
And then we can give her the stress relief.
Sounds good.
Although, actually, considering that Ven went crazy last time, we should give the stress relief to him.
Yeah, plus he already has more stress than everybody else going out.
True.
So, yeah.
He doesn't have a stun ability. Turbulence, Crusader, Highwayman. I think that's actually just about all the items we can give. Yeah, he's got the bleed stun.
Yeah, excellent.
Alright, let's
Nobody
try
does stun in this group, huh?
I don't believe so. She bleeds.
But not essential. I mean, hopefully we'll do enough damage to make up for it.
Yeah, I think so. Alright, provision time.
Don't forget to go back and upgrade the gear.
What do you mean?
The weapons and stuff. We're going to be sending people out for a long haul, so...
Well, yeah, but I want to at least get an idea for how much cash I'm going to need.
We'll need about 5,000 for medium.
Okay. Blacksmith. Gets upgraded.
Upgrade the dog. Unfortunately,
you can't. Weapon's already upgraded. I don't think Ven will get much of a benefit from it.
They bleach his skull for him.
Oh. Thanks, guys. That's true. Base damage will also apply for the Curse of the Knife.
Sprawl gives us a useful tip. We're going to the Weald to bring herbs for the rotting corpses and get lots of food out of it.
Ah, good idea.
You can't just dig right in, but...
And we would probably want around...
I was thinking, probably people were suggesting around 16 for a medium.
Although with the extra herbs, then...
That's true, not as essential.
Yeah.
Maybe take 4 herb along.
3 skeleton keys. 3 bandages.
And, you're probably about, 12 torches, and don't forget a couple shovels.
Ah, yes. I'll say 4 for medium.
Okay.
4 herbs is wasteful. Keep in mind that I got with 1 for free, so... Now, you say that. I'm going to grab an extra 1, just to see, Sprawl, if 3 is actually wasteful. But for now... anything else?
You can see we went from about 7,000 in cash to 2,400, so it's about that. And we over procured to be on the safe side. So, all right, I think we're good to go.
All right.
Because we do want to leave lots of room for treasure. Of course, we'll be using up a fair bit too.
Right.
We don't have any religious people in this party. So
Lepers are.
Well, I mean, but we want to have skills that generate light.
Oh yeah. All right.
I knew all these paths once. Now they are as twisted as my own ambitions.
Explore 90% of the rooms.
Yep.
There are a lot of them.
And if I remember right, basically what that means is that for each size of dungeon, like small, medium, or large, we can afford to miss 1 room. So basically, we have to get all but 2 in this one.
Then I think the idea is supposed to be that lepers have basically gone on the religious quest, and those who don't have the insane religious zeal basically have just stayed home. At least that's the way that I understand it, anyway. There wasn't a trap there last time.
You might attack in that move lets him heal himself. So he just took all that damage.
Yeah.
Or does he not have it? There he goes.
Alright. Up we go. Oh, we don't have a trap springer either. Well, fair enough.
Fair enough.
I actually saw it that time. Woohoo!
Ben was saying it's a neat character concept. It's an odd one to see copied and pasted so many times.
Right.
Yeah. Light a torch, or are you good with where you're at? Oh, Dogman is a trap springer.
Ah, good. That is definitely good to know.
Already, guys? Come on.
Bringing traps is hard work.
Try to think of what breed.
Ooh.
Try to think of the breed of dog that's called a Springer. Springer Spaniel. That's it.
Let's see. How do I? So yeah, the damage doesn't actually matter to her. Well, the dodge does. But plus 10% damage is also pretty nice.
It is pretty good.
Yeah, let's keep it for now.
Okay. Especially since she, being level 0, is not able to get an equipment upgrade.
Right.
Quiet so far, huh?
Yep. Thus far, not a single combat.
Even though we can afford to skip 2 rooms, I would say the next time you have one of those branching routes, I would just skip that one.
Well, well, there aren't going to be any more, I don't think.
That one up there as well,
yeah. But I was thinking to go ahead and fill them up now, so if we run into any problems later, we can just super move. Again, usually I have a reason for what I'm doing.
There is a method to your madness.
Okay, there's a trap coming up. The dog springer.
Sprawl explains there are tiers of trap springing, but the Highwayman, Grave Robber, Dogman, and Bounty Hunter, so Dogman the Bounty Hunter, if you will, and the Jester are all good to very good at it. Yeah.
There we go.
Excellent. What do you do to be stressed about, Ven? You just disarm the trap.
But seeing those toadstools... Ah! Okay, on we go.
Light's also starting to fade.
More hunger!
And yeah, it's like there's been nothing in these,
Stashed heirlooms.
If only treasure could staunch the flow of otherworldly corruption.
Yeah, I'm waiting for a mid-boss to jump out of the, out of nowhere now. This is like 5 rooms with no combat.
Here we go.
Okay. So it could be worse, but definitely could.
Okay. Might as well just bleed them.
Yep. And Sprawl explains exploring tends to have fewer room battles in the larger dungeons, but not a hard or fast rule. Yeah, we've definitely been overwhelmed with fights and medium explorations before. Yeah, one reason why I suggested why I was so certain about getting the damage upgrades is that a lot of times, like last time with the 0 rank, you would be getting on those big guys like a 0 to 1 and bleed, and now they're all taking 2 points. So yeah, enemies have resistance too.
Let's see, should I intimidate those 2 or just try to kill? I'm thinking the extra damage and accuracy would probably do pretty well.
Yeah, he's not going to kill them. Does he have a chance of killing them outright with Chop?
Yes.
He does.
Actually,
he's a very good chance, yeah. So...
Decimated.
Yeah, the damage upgrade plus his plus that damage item you got him. Her odds are not great, but coupled with the bleed, maybe. I do wish you could bleed both of them further.
Bleed out.
If he loses damage and dodge for a creative time exchange.
Right.
Running a pretty
Oh,
good
and it
lead
only
attack.
hits first anyway.
Ah.
So that's... It's going to do a fair bit of damage. Whereas I could try... Could try to just kill her.
Yeah, she's bleeding too. Yeah, odds are you'll get her with that one.
Oh, 3 out of 4.
Their
Oh, there we go.
formation is broken.
Well, I meant plus the
Maintain
bleed point.
offensive.
Gank the mages. Yep. Sprawl knows what's up.
Should I just try to heal anybody?
Might as well. I mean, it's like
I'm
wait.
thinking her since she's already bleeding.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, Flython is definitely going to kill somebody on his turn, so then have maybe people like himself. Or, oh, okay, yeah.
As the enemy crumbles.
So much blood.
Continually onslaught.
Yeah, that was just a stomping.
I am feeling very confident about our chances. Did I just try to open a... Yep. Why does the key never work?
Yeah, I like to imagine Mog there just like smashing the key into the lock. It'll still use it up. So I can understand why that throws you off though, because we did
It
just have
looks
that.
very similar to...
Yeah, it looks about the same, and with the sacks, you will automatically open them. You know, they're just.
Alright. That is good against beasts, or I could just try to bleed them.
I
Well,
mean,
that has a pretty good chance of just killing
yeah,
them.
you're gonna 1-2-3 them. You know, with the Hellion and Leper. So
Fiend.
Fiend! I guess I might as well just heal with him.
yeah,
Guess P-Bug maybe?
yeah, might as well.
Grave Nibble.
I'm feeling very gravely nibbled on.
A little bit.
And yeah, that's what I was going for. Sprawl. He just kept turning the key until it broke. Why doesn't it work?
Okay. Arg.
Well, if they hit, that was my theory. Could he kill both of them with the one that's two of them?
Not very
No,
likely.
not yeah, it's hard.
So let's just
Back
try to
the
kill them.
pit.
Yep.
Oh, they don't leave corpses. Interesting. There we go.
Executed with impunity.
It is nice. Well, of course, we only got 100, you know, shinies for it.
Even still.
Yeah.
We can walk with impunity because it's been scouted enough.
Yep.
Let's see. We have room battle with Curio.
Yeah. We sure don't get ambushed.
Yeah. Or hopefully ambush them. Brigands. Okay.
Now, this would be a good time to mark and bleed and do all that fun stuff.
Yeah.
And I guess maybe swap P-Bug's heal back out since now that he's at full health.
Right. Marked. Excellent.
Sprawl suggests, given the maggot stress you, I'd have preferred to stabby stab with the occultist. A lot of people don't account for it, but he's capable of dealing good damage. I assume because he looks like a mage, you can't dish it out. You know, it's funny. It's like when we had him do a couple melee attacks, and yeah, he's quite good at it. You know, he's definitely come through against.
Oh, he takes up 2 spaces.
Uh-huh.
Interesting.
He's definitely come through against Eldrick. You know, like the mushroom like infested dudes before. So yeah. The occultist has the highest crit chance in the game. Interesting.
Okay, so he's definitely going to bleed out. Let's see. That knocks back. You know? I wonder. Oh, he's got move 75. That's not going to happen.
he is rather he's rather scout fellow.
So let's just stab him.
Nice. Well, actually, we have a cure. We have an answer for that.
Let's see. Yeah, that's a fair amount of
Yeah.
damage. But I think I'll just mark him.
Mark him and then open him up for the Houndmaster. Yeah. That's
Well,
what
Houndmaster is going to kill him, but the mark.
Nice. Yes,
There we are.
guaranteed. Right.
Give them no quarter.
Okay. And then.
She doesn't have the one that moves her forward. also thinking of the Jester anyway.
Yeah. Chop.
Jeez.
The leper does so much damage. Although he,
Let's see, if I eat some, what do we give up? Give him some more deeds. Deeds are very important.
I'm guessing just the one jade.
Yeah, rip jade.
Okay. But yeah, his big thing is he has the, oh, he doesn't have the,
Yeah, he does have a damage increase, besides the upgrade from the blacksmith.
There we go.
Over the 10.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh.
Well, that's great, I guess.
I guess it was just a big "you are here" and no other useful information.
Okay. So we go ahead.
Nature herself
Shovel at?
Yep.
them to the spreading corruption, malformed with misintent.
Misintent, interesting.
Misintent. Well, yeah, I guess we can avoid this one.
Yeah, and maybe switch P-Bug's moves.
Oh, yeah.
Sprawl agrees the leopard does a lot of damage, but can't hit the broadside of a barn without accuracy upgrades. Yeah, so really, if you think about it, it is just as important that we give him trinkets that boost his accuracy, so he can do the work with his damage.
Yeah, I guess we can just target Whistle with that.
Yeah. He's the only one.
Alternatively, we could try the Cry Havoc.
Yeah. He's the only one that takes advantage of a mark, right?
Yes.
So in that case, yeah, I don't think he needs to mark himself, because the occultist can do that.
Right.
And vulnerability hex is a good move anyway.
So yeah, I guess.
Take a look. Take a look further down the map. Is there another branch like that?
No.
That's right. It's okay. So yeah. We basically gain nothing for doing the room.
Unless there's some. I'm going to do it anyway, because we do have a campfire still.
Fair enough.
I don't know. I'm getting a good feeling from this one. Hey, it was a good feeling. They're surprised.
Devastating blow.
Devastating blow for life gone. Let's see. Oh, nice. Arg.
Oh, the bleed will get him.
Oh, yeah. Yep. So he's dead. Okay. I don't think I've ever actually tried this yet.
Mm-hmm. Thoughts? Okay, it's a minimum damage, but of course 3 points of bleed, so he'll survive with 1. So maybe I use that.
As the fiend falls,
Fair enough.
blossoms.
Slice and dice.
This team is so good. Oh, Sprawl points out that crits on a status effect move, even doesn't increase the damage, it'll make the last one turn longer, so it's not a total waste.
Oh, cool.
Thank you. So that because I was about to say, it's like, yeah, the occultist, sure, he has a high base, critical chance, but what practical benefit is that without the dagger move? And then it's like, yeah, it'll help out with his debuffs. I think we definitely stand to get some healing from Ben on Lorax.
I already did.
Or Flyfon.
Yeah, you already did it this turn.
Okay. Well, I meant going forward too.
All right.
More deeds, okay. Considering that's the most important bottleneck on our progress, I will yield to your.
Oh, great.
Packs laden with loot are often low on supplies.
Huh.
Eat 2 food and then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Huh.
And we maxed out on our cash.
Yeah. Well,
Do you want a 3rd stack of shinies? That's the question.
I think so, because if we get
That could
400
up-
more...
Of course, now granted, emeralds will stack up to 4 of themselves. And
True.
Hmm.
But I can't think of anything else I would really want to get rid of.
True. Okay.
So-
Seriously, you guys, can we not put an emerald in our pocket or something? I mean, come on.
Nope, it is impossible. Well, nothing. Okay.
See, Sprawl. That's what I would have done. Lose something we're not planning on using, maybe the holy water, or the bandages.
I'm thinking maybe go back here and then do the tent or the firewood.
Sure. Yeah. It'll give us another space in the inventory.
We already know there's not going to be anything else around here, so.
Holy Water, Sprawl counters, is a limited use in the Wealds, but the use it does have is quite powerful.
Alright.
I guess there's like one certain thing that can trigger that we really want to save it for.
Firelight and uneasy companionship.
Yeah, I would say with the health and stamina we're already at, well, let's see, we're at 12 food. We're saving our herbs, so we could, in theory, get more food.
Yeah, so I'll just do that.
Yeah, and then we'll have plenty of time. I mean, we have very little stress, so this would be a good time to heal up. And
See, that'd be healing. See, this is that's self-only.
Pep talk. Reduce his own stress, and then what were the two chances on?
Either increase stress by 10 or by 5.
Is there anything that reduces everybody's stress by a significant amount?
See, he can do that. Let's see, she's gonna reject the gods. So everybody has at least one decent, except for him.
Yeah.
Oh, actually, yeah, he has that too. So I'm thinking maybe we should just do that.
Have the cultist and Hellion use their own abilities, then have people like stress you, and then reduce the stress on the party members. Okay.
Trust only what you can kill.
Like everybody, I imagine everybody just a little creeped out by that.
And Ben is a very cheerful sort. Let's see.
That's how we've managed that stress pretty well.
And we're still going, so I'm thinking
I definitely want to release the Hound.
yeah.
Girl.
Yep, it's a female dog.
Huh. Oh, you better believe it.
There's only you in my care, and then
I guess you could do the wound care on one of them. I guess 15% on the guy with the most HP is probably our best bet. I can't heal himself.
Wow. Does she? Oh, she can do it on him. There we go.
Venom will love you, son of a...
Let me look at clean. He's a leper. Are you sure you want to do that?
Stress.
We are the flame.
The light, the promise of safety.
All right, on
Excellent.
we go.
Yeah, we're in really good shape for this one.
Aha!
Ah, that was the herbs, right?
Yay!
Wealth beyond
Not
measure,
bad.
awarded to the brave and the foolhardy alike.
If she really was a flame, she would need a shovel to deal with the overgrowth.
Okay, so we've got battle coming up.
And then the really important thing that does is serves to let us know about traps, which we don't seem to have very many of,
Right.
which is good.
All right.
I was wondering when the mycinoid mushroom dudes will show up.
Let's see, that does 4 to 7. Could be better. Yeah, I think I'll vulnerability. That's one of them.
Sprawl, Hellion has some bizarre heal lines. Like one of them involves rubbing animal parts in the wounds. Nice.
There we are. So with that, that minus 16 dodge makes her very easy to hit.
Right. And hopefully dog chow. Yup.
Yep, exactly enough. Cool. Don't grope the Hellion! Then I think I will intimidate them for the damage.
Ulrich wants to know, do we know the Muffin Man? Well, I've heard he
He
lives on
lives
Drury
in-
Lane.
Petals must fall, but they're mushrooms.
Do I look like a botanist to you? I guess it'd be horticulturalist, plants in general.
Let's believe it.
Yep. Clearly not understanding the concept of personal space. You know.
Clearly. Alright, so he dies on his turn.
Yep. I guess you could Hounds Rush the first one. Do a little bit. Yeah, I guess I go with that work too. Yeah, probably.
On the other hand, yeah, I think
Yeah, because you're probably going to want Ven to heal, start healing people.
Yeah. Yay!
Not bad.
And bleed.
Well, unfortunately, but
Alright.
jeez, man.
Chop and dead.
Great is the weapon that cuts on its own.
Well,
you could eat some food. You're at 12, and you only have a couple rooms left. That would save one of them.
and I'm just going to leave it there, I think.
And watch us not get any more cash after you open up that slot.
That would be just my luck.
Yeah.
Sometimes a tree's just a tree.
Yeah, sometimes. Right.
We got curios,
We got Curio.
and then a room fight there. Oh, yay.
Yeah, especially we're starting to run low on these things, I think.
We still had 6.
So it was a couple, yeah.
Paid for in blood.
Oh, I bet that's the holy water thing that you mentioned we should use.
Nope.
No? Okay.
Should I dig?
This one sounds like this could be important. Sprawl, what do you think for the shallow grave, or Ven, or whoever else might know about this one? Because clearly, I thought we needed to purify the grave, but apparently that is not the case.
Right. And I'm thinking it's probably the shovel, but
Shuffle would make sense.
which is why it's probably not the case.
Well, given, I mean, really though, you think about it, what else could it be?
It could just be nothing, and I'm not sure if all of those have a thing to do or not. Shovel does
So
work.
does work on it.
Yeah, let's go for it.
It's like grave digging pays off sometimes.
Ooh.
So we can definitely dump the. We probably don't need the portrait. We've got a fair few of those.
True. But I do want that ruby.
Yeah.
Instead,
And how much is a ruby worth?
1,000.
Yeah, even if we got another stack of, I don't think we're going to max out our stack of monies. We could drop it. We could drop.
I'm actually thinking of maybe getting rid of the holy water.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we probably don't need the bandages either.
Well, I'm going to keep them just in case.
Okay.
All right. Now I light torches.
As far as been suggesting lose the anti-venom because we don't really need it. Never drop money. Yeah, you always need more. That is safe. That is safe to say.
Oh boy.
Yeah, because you always get it. That's a good point, Sprawl. You'll always be getting something. Ooh, 0.
Marking and debuffing is the important thing.
Yeah, very true.
Let's see, all of them are vulnerable to bleed, but
Yeah.
I could.
And it's not going to kill it, so.
Yeah. So let's go with that for this one.
And then send the dog out.
I'm thinking intimidate for these two.
Yeah, they both do a fair bit of damage. The other choice is to knock them back and try to get that to move those guys up.
Or I could do revenge. If I were to go with guard dog, I think I'd go with that.
Yeah.
But for now, let's intimidate.
Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah, Sprawl, so this might have been a good one with the dog bones. Yeah, they to try to take them out quickly before the blight and stuff can pile up. Yeah, Twitch delay is really killing your advice, Sprawl, because that was a good one. I mean, we only have a couple fights left, and we still have both of them.
I keep forgetting that they're basically free, so there's no reason not to.
Yeah.
Foreseen.
Sprawl's hissing at us.
Mark, pray. Okay, I will use a dog bone. Then I will try to Hounds Rush this one.
Nice.
Not bad.
So, in game mechanical terms, what does the dog bone do? Does it just increase their, like, give them a couple of points bonus to their attack and defense and stuff?
I think it's something like that, yeah.
Nice heal too. Took enough bleed. It's going to last a couple.
If I do that, that'll kill him.
Mm-hmm.
As well. Oh.
Nope.
Oh, yeah. Plus 50% damage, plus 50
50%. Okay. Thank you. I didn't even realize that actually applied a buff to the Houndmaster. I thought that was just a thing. Well, it was definitely a thing. Okay, that could have been worse. And you can see why I definitely thought to prioritize the damage over the armor. Because yeah, the armor will save you a couple hit points worth, but damage could easily do like, you know, 3 or 4, you know, per hit.
Right. There we go. All right.
Foolish horrors. Brought low and
Let's see.
driven into the
We don't have a
blood.
separate stack of food, do we? You can eat up to 6 of those.
Okay. Yay! But we can still keep going.
Yeah.
Okay, I think this is a holy water one, I bet.
After we already dumped it.
Go for it.
Oh.
Ooh.
So it worked out nicely, yeah.
On we go.
Yeah,
I'm
this-
feeling frisky.
Yeah, at this point, why not? You know, with how well we're doing.
Well, thankfully, we've still got a shovel.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, if we ran into another one, then I'd be time to bail instead of. You take some sanity.
Oh,
you know.
there's the holy water. Thanks, guys.
And yeah, there was Sprawl wasn't kidding. We got more money. Given the Onyx, Ruby, and all that cash, I think this definitely worked out really well.
Yep.
Here we are.
Same fight. All of the bleed.
Sprawl points out a note because it can be useful in some situations. You can use items from the loot screens. If you pick up a band-aid and you have no room for it, use it directly from the loot screen on the bleeding
Oh,
character.
that is a good thing to
Yeah,
do.
thank you. I wasn't sure if that would actually work or not.
I was hoping for more damage.
And also forgot the bone again. Yeah, this is the last one, so.
Is it? No, it's not.
Oh, so there could be another fight, yeah.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't call that one a forgot Sprawl, although given that this is kind of a tricky...
Yeah. Yeah, I guess you're right. That's the thing. It's like I'm always expecting something worse.
Right. But yeah, given the item is free, you don't have that whole elixir in a Final Fantasy problem. Ooh, ouch, okay.
Yeah, that's the thing. You don't want people to get marked.
Yeah, yeah. We're just piling in on poor Mog.
Well, she's marked.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. With that, let's Dogbone.
Uh-huh.
And let's Anti-Venom.
Yeah.
And actually, should I guard dog her to make sure she doesn't die? Or should I just rely on Ven's healing and try to use Sounds Rush to kill?
Let's see. How much is that guy? How much is that guy bleeding?
1.
Okay. If you hit him, yeah, it won't kill him if you use the Hound's Rush. Or
No, it will kill him.
No, I meant the one that hits all of them. Yeah, the Hound's Harry or whatever it was, the bleeding move. Yeah, that probably won't be enough to kill him.
It will, because unless I do minimum
Yeah.
damage,
So
because then that'll be 2 points of.
so it'd be a 50-50 shot for stacking bleed.
Right.
Is
Whereas Hound's Rush will
a
guarantee
your
kill.
guaranteed kill, yeah. I would say with 4 enemies on the board and the fact you got the damage increase, you wouldn't want to go. It would be overkill and go to waste if you just use the Hound's Rush move.
Right.
So you can use Hound's Harry.
I'm glad I have your permission.
I'm not saying that, you know. And so of course it didn't kill him.
It did less than minimum damage. That's what's aggravating me about it. Anyway.
Nice. Okay.
Okay.
I'm kind of hesitant to keep upgrading Ven's healing move because it increases the bleed damage eventually, as well as just the bleed chance. Then again, I think Mog pointed out in her stream that eventually you get to the point where, as the levels and base resistances increase, eventually the bleed chance is pretty much negligible. Yeah, Sprawl just says protection gets wonky. Yeah, it seems like there's just some really weird math under the hood when you have enemies with a higher than.
Yeah, I think I'm just going to kill it.
Yeah.
Will his Intimidate kill that one? 3 to 6, so yes.
Yes. Yeah. And usually, yeah, he explains usually the game auto calculates protection to the damage range, but sometimes not. Might also be an issue with the buff from the damage, where it would have been displayed as going into your final damage total, but in practice, it it gets applied after a protection maybe, so you get a 1 times 50% instead of a 2 times 50% or whatever.
There we are.
Yeah, it's got to be something. It's got to be something weird with the multipliers.
Ugh.
A death by inches.
By inches. Well,
Man,
These nightmarish creatures can be felled. They can be beaten.
yeah, might as well with us, almost at the end here. Then my thoughts exactly.
alright, one more room.
That just keeps her from. That just automatically makes her touch the thing, right?
Right.
Okay. What's the one that I guess it's kleptomaniac if you actually steal it? The contents.
Yes.
Yeah.
Alright, and last room, so I'll light a torch, and
You open the door with faith, and inside was.
nothing.
Well,
Well. Alright, quest complete!
Scroll. It
Yay!
always calculates, but if the math doesn't work up correctly, the game displays the damage rounded up, but in practice, the damage will get rounded down. That would make sense too, right?
Not a bad chunk of change.
Yeah, you did
Especially
good.
with the 4,500 we got for actually doing it.
Right.
Padlock of transference. 14 deeds and 12 emblems, I think? Crests.
Yeah.
That's right.
Shields.
Alright, Mog gets Weak Grip and Weald Adventurer,
Okay.
Plutomania, and Weald Scrounger.
Hmm.
Huh. Okay. Sprawl is getting into some advanced calculations here.
But he does have a doctorate,
Yay, the yips are gone.
Come to know.
And Mog is at level 1.
Yay.
And that's it. We should have put people into sanitariums or
Did we forget to?
Yeah,
Oh my
I think
gosh,
so.
yeah. Well,
Bounty Hunter.
and an antiquarian.
Antiquarian.
That's a
The
new
heck?
class. Well, we have to have an antiquarian. We have to since they're new. Even if he has 2 negative quirks already. What are those?
Mercurial. and
Virtue chance.
Lygophobia?
Virtue chance.
Dr. Sprawl.
What does an earring do? Accuracy? Damage on ranged. Well,
Ranged. Heal.
he has 1 attack skill.
Nah.
Ben's like, Ben, I told you about it.
You said there were new classes. You didn't explain which ones they were, though. Okay. So we've got a antiquarian, a bounty hunter, and we're not getting the jester now that we sunk 1,200 into our
the one we already
actually
had.
got.
Should we see about upgrading our coach? Can we get another roster increase?
We can.
It'd
but
be
it'll-
most of our deeds. Yeah.
Right. That said, we could do it since we do have the antiquarian and the bounty hunter.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's go for it.
Okay.
Word is traveling. Ambition
Antiquarian
is stirring in
and
distant
Doctor.
cities.
And we will worry about all of that next time.
Yes. Yeah. So yeah. Those of you that are in here now, feel free to let people know if they want to join the chat because we need names for all these recruits.
Seriously.
Yeah.
And hey, we have a pretty good tally for not getting people horribly mangled, so you actually have a chance to... ooh, Antiquarian lets you carry more loot. That suddenly makes her more useful. Yeah, for
Sprawl is like the virtue chance is the chance they don't go crazy. Oh, it's a chance to actually get a virtue instead of a quirk
Right.
when they stress, right?
I prefer Vens. Makes them go all Gurren Lagann instead of insane. Regardless, I'm going to hand it off to Wayne so that he can do some Symphony of the Night.
Yes, we'll be wrapping up Symphony of the Night. You give us about a 5-minute break, and then we'll be getting started on Symphony of the Night, and this will be the last one. I did the last bit of farming. We will be taking on Dracula after we finish exploring.
Well, when you say that that you're just about done, you fighting Dracula would kind of be involved with
Well,
that,
yes, yeah.
So. Yes, we're
You fight
taking
Dracula in a Castlevania game.
Yes, we will take 5, and we'll be back in a bit.
All right.